All right, welcome back to Exit 45 Restorations. Today, moving the 64 Thunderbird out of the paint booth, back over here where I can get some sanding going. So let's get going. Got it. Okay, guys. So let's get started. Let's get this over with so we can get some color on this thing. I am up to about here with sanding, but you all know that. Anyway. Okay guys, so early on in the sanding here, you can see some high or low spots rather developing. So you can see right in through here, another one here, a little bit right along here. So I just want to bring you in and show you just really early on. I haven't really hardly done anything, and you can already see low spots developing. And, you know, I don't know yet. I got a lot of sanding to go. Whether that'll come out or not, it doesn't feel like it's any kind of a deep or anything like that. So more than likely that will come out, but I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you in and show you that. Let's get going some more. Okay, so you can see a little bit more sanding, and you can see these things, they're starting to disappear. That one that was in this area is already gone, and then there's a really shallow one here that is disappearing, and then of course you have this one right here, and I haven't really been able to get up into here. I'll work that area a little bit more. It's just a little tougher to get the block to work good up there. Anyway, I just want to show you that progression. You can see how they're just disappearing. All right, let me get back at it. You see how I'm going up to the body line? And I'm not rolling over the body line. You got that nice crisp line across there. Always sand up to your body line and never over it, so you'll keep that nice crisp straight line. I know I brought that up on the, I think when I was doing the doors, but it's worth bringing up again. Again, the little issues are almost gone. This one here, I was a little bit concerned that might not go away, but it's almost gone. And that's just about gone there, so it's coming out. Let's keep going. Okay guys, so just give you an idea where we're at. So all of those areas now are pretty well come out. You got a little bit right there. That will easily come out. So you can look and you can see as that light hits it, there are no more low spots. So that has come out very nice. You can see where we've brought in down into the mud, the body filler that I put on several videos ago, but looks pretty good. So that gives you a really good example of, this whole process. We've seen it over and over, but I guess I've never really just kind of did it and showed you like a section and how it comes out, but there you go. So it worked out, just worked them all out. So this here I'd say is done. There's some really minor ones, but as I work my grits out, those will disappear. So I'm happy with that one. So I am going to work my way down the rest of the way, and then I will work up here and get on down that way, and then I'll just work my way down. All right, let's get going. Alright guys, so once again we'll just bring you back in, and you can see right here, just off of a couple times up and down the panel, I've identified my low areas. Right there. Looks like right in there, a little bit right in there, and a little bit up in here. The only one that I have any real concern about is this one right here. That one there, and it's right on this edge, and there's no damage there, so, and I can't really mess with this body line because that's got to match up to the door. So we'll see how this. It doesn't feel. I don't feel it really. So it's probably pretty minor. I think I just need to pull and work it this way and blend this lower as I go this way and bring it down into that. I think we'll get it. Again, there's a little bit right there, but that'll come out. But as you can see, this is a high spot right there where I'm hitting metal already. So I don't want to get too much more. Once you start to hit metal, you kind of don't want to drive too much further. So I'll have to make a decision on this. This is no big deal, but that one there, the rest of these will come out as I'm sanding. So all right, I just want to bring you in and show you how this is progressing. We'll just kind of go up and down this one panel so you guys can see how this plays out and how it works. Let's get back at it. Let's go. All right, so we can look down here now and see that we pretty well cleared it out. So I don't have any real issues with this panel. Just this one spot. Like I said, I'm going to have to make a decision on that. I might be able to hit it with just a really skim coat of filler and see how that sands out. But you can see here, I'm really getting into the metal now, and so I don't really want to go any further than that. So I'm going to probably have to add a little bit of something here. Otherwise, everything else has come out. So this whole length here is done, besides moving up in my grits and getting those scratches out. All right, so I need something to get into these other body curves. So I just took a piece of pipe, a little fence post pipe, some pipe insulation, and a little duct tape. Now I've got me a nice fitting straight that I can work all this area. There you go. A little idea for you guys if you're looking for some different shapes. Okay, let's just go across this panel and show you what the first pass looks like. So, I mean, you guys, I'm sure, are starting to figure out where the highs and lows are. So we're starting to see high here, but that's okay because everything on this edge looks really good, so I'm not worried about this. This is all good. But you can see here, right here, that I am pretty certain is going to come out. This one right here, I think once we get in here with something a little bit smaller, we can get into that, and that'll probably come out as well. And then just right in here, and then this is a tricky area because it rolls. So you can see how it stops right there, and I'm not hitting anything here. It's because this rolls across there. So I'm gonna have to hit this with something smaller and just shape it, blend it. So with that said, everything looks good. I think it was a pretty good first pass, nothing major. So it's coming out pretty clean so far. Okay, let me finish this up. Let's get through it, and let's see if we can't get some color on this, because I am really dying to start putting this thing back together. I've got all the suspension parts waiting on me to finish this. So I'm highly motivated. All right, here we go. One of the other things, I'm going to point out is I saved these for last. So when we start to get down to our final sanding, I'll use that to roll over and clean this up, both in this area and on these body lines. I'm not going to hit that with the heavier grits. I'm going to wait till I'm up there in my more final type sandings, and then I'll let myself roll over and clean that up. So, all right, let's get it. That one came out really good. No real issues with that one. All right, guys, so back in here again. You can see the all this area here is flattened out nice and flat. I like it, nice and straight body panels. All of that came out really nice. All along here, you can see all that came out in really good shape. I don't have any low spots to worry about at all in any of this. So it all came out good. So now we just need to work on this area. And as you remember from the body work, you know, we've got some work we did here, some right here. We got some mud, I think, in here. So we got some mud all through here and some body work that we did. So if we're going to see some areas that need work, more than likely it's going to be along this bottom panel. We won't know until we dig into it, right? Let's go. All right, once again, let's bring you in. And you can see here, we got a couple of small low spots there, but they are disappearing quick. So I wanted to get you in to see them before they were gone. But those are almost gone. The only one here that I think may not come out is that one. But it feels very shallow, so it may come out too. Everywhere else looks good, so I'm concerned here a little bit, but I got to finish sanding before I know for sure. These are definitely going to come out. I don't see anything along that edge, so this here I will get here a little bit later. I'm going to get that by hand, just some hand paper to get in there. But let me finish this area here. I'm almost done with that. We'll just keep knocking that down, and then we're going to get down here. All right. right, one last look before we move on to the next panel. Everything came out. There's a little bit of, just a little circle right there, but as I work through my grits, that will disappear. Look at that. This thing's coming out really, really good. Really straight. This one here is going to be the fun one. I think we're going to find some issues here, but well, let's find them.
All right, guys, let's take a look and see what we got. So I think when you look at it just like this, you don't see a whole lot. You can see some right here, some right here, a little bit right there. What you're not seeing is this one right here. But I can see it when the block's on there. There's a little bit low here and low here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So when I get the block on here, you see that daylight through it? Same here. This is so this here, we're still high here. Here, we're low here and low here. So I think coming across to here, this section here, I don't think is in bad shape. I think I need a little bit more right in here, and I'm so sorry, guys. I need a little bit more right in here, and a little bit right there. So I think I'm going to do a skim coat in these areas just to fill them in a little bit more, block sand it down again, and get it right. Because, you know, that's enough that you're going to walk here and that light's going to catch it and it's going to warp as you walk by and it's going to catch your eye. And that's really what I don't want. I don't want you to walk by the car and the light catches it just right and you see that light warp as it goes by. Which basically means there's a wavy in the panel there, and I don't want that. So anyway, so we got the preliminary sand done on the passenger side recorder. Looks really good. A couple areas down there where we already had to do some repair, so I kind of felt like, you know, we're gonna have to fine tune that area. Everywhere else seems to be pretty good shape. So, all right, looks pretty good. So I guess we need to go ahead and work on the top. We got the other quarter, and then that'll be it as far as the high build goes. We'll be completely done with high build, and I am super happy about that. Anyway, all right, we're gonna stop here. Before I get going on this, just wanted to just talk for a second. I'll keep it brief. So me and my brother today had to go help an elderly gentleman move. His daughter was kicking him out of the house, probably mostly because the boyfriend didn't want him there. It's a terrible situation. It's a terrible situation when the most frail and among our population are just cast out like that. All he had was the possessions that was in that room, and that meant a lot to him. So we went and got the stuff out of there, got it put up somewhere until he can get situated. And I only bring this up because Thanksgiving's coming up in a day or two, and if there's ever a better reminder for us to just, you know, take care of our family than the holidays. You know, you get to see them. This is the time of year that you, sometimes it's the only time of the year you get to see your family. So, you know, when you get to see your family this year, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whichever holiday it is, make sure they know how much you love them, you know, that you care for them, and especially during the holidays, let them know that. It would mean a whole lot. You know, it's just on my mind right now after kind of going through that this morning. And watching the ugly side of things unfold. You know, everything, it's about family, right? I mean, that's what all this is about. And if you've got the time and you got the ability to go spend some time with your family, then, you know, I would say do it. Don't think about it. Don't, you know, oh, you know, I got this, I got that. Just go see them. You know, so when I say Happy Thanksgiving, which I am, Happy Thanksgiving, really what I'm saying is go enjoy some time with your family and have a truly happy Thanksgiving. And right here from that side, I don't know which side. Enjoy some time with your family. That's all I'm saying. But from me and my wife, Joanna, happy Thanksgiving. You know, you guys coming and watching every week what's going on here. I enjoy that. It's weird because I'm out here by myself, but while I'm here and working and talking to this camera, I don't even think of it that way. I think of it as I'm talking to you guys. I've gotten to know several of your guys' names as you comment, and over time, slowly, this becomes more real to me. So, that I'm actually here talking to somebody. I'm not just talking out there into the, internet somewhere. So, anyway, happy Thanksgiving from us to you, and enjoy some time with your family. All right? Let's get some sanding done. I know, hard to take me serious with the thing in my head. Sorry about that, but anyway, let's get it. Okay, guys, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I talked to you about it a little bit, with what happened today and, moving that gentleman. And I'm just tired. But I got a lot done. And I really wasn't planning on doing anything much for a video this week because I just don't have a lot of time. But I did want to come out here, do some work on it. I wanted to get some. I've still got some more time, but that's not going to make it to this video. I really, to be honest with you, mostly what I wanted to do on this video, besides get you guys started on this, was to say what I said. Happy Thanksgiving. Love your family. Hug your family. Tell them how much you care, because it really does matter. Okay? Thanks for watching. I will see you after Thanksgiving for the next video. All right?